What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Golden Cash, and we are back with another $1,000 quadas hunt. In our last hunt, we found a couple of W's, some NIFCs, a proof, and we found silver in our last box, a 1964 90%. So I'm hoping with these two boxes from the same bank, same batch, we might be able to find a few more W's and maybe another silver quarter. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into these two boxes, number 15 and 16 of the year. Hopefully they're circulated. We just went through another box that was uncirculated, 2023s. So please be circulated is all I can say. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts just like this one right here. So let's cut these boxes and hope we have circulated quadas. And you guys can hear the rain coming down. It's pretty heavy over here. So maybe we'll get lucky and have a good hunt. Pop box number 16 open like we always do. Number 2 of the hunt. Let's see if we have circulated quadas. All right, I'm not going to look at them. I'll let y'all look at them first. And we have circulated quadas. There we go. So we are circulated. Box number 2, number 16 of the series. Go to box number 1. Please be circulated. Hopefully there's some W's in here, y'all, because it's getting tougher and tougher to find West Point mints. And we look circulated in this box as well. Good deal. Alrighty. Oh, I thought that was a West Point. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get into box number 1. Number 15 of the series. And y'all, we're going to be looking for anything silver from 64 and older. We're going to be looking for errors, varieties, and San Francisco mints, any NIFCs, proofs, and we're going to be looking for the West Point minted quarter. We have 170 as of right now. Let's get into it and see if we can find some more. Roll number 1, box number 1, number 15 of the series. We're going to have a first roll find. Look at that right there. We got a proof. And actually a really nice proof. That is clad. And it is a Southern Mariana Islands 2009. That is a very difficult one to find. And especially in a proof. That is a really good find. Alright, let's see what that one is. Philadelphia. Let's keep going. And I'll bring you back if we find anything at all. We have got one find, first roll, proof, Southern Marianas. Let's go. Roll number 4, box number 1. We're going to have another San Francisco mint. This one is an NIFC. And y'all, the rain is coming down really hard right now. I'm in my shed. This one is the Ozark Riverways. There we go. That is our second San Francisco mint in this one box. Let's go. Maybe we'll find some silver. Roll 25, box number 1. We might have our first silver. You can see the edge when I pulled it back. That definitely looks like a silver quarter to me. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a silver or a painted edge. But we're going to open this roll up. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. There we go. I think it's going to be a silver. Come on. And we got a 1962. That's what I'm talking about. 1962 out of Denver. Boom, baby. We just beat our record. 3 silver for the year. Let's go. Same roll as the silver. We're going to have a freaking Balboa. Check that out. A Balboa out of Panama, 2001. That is another find. Let's keep going. Roll 29, box number 1. I flipped this roll over, y'all, and check out what we got on the end. That to me looks like a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know, but that is funny. And that is the ender that we have, a Chuck E. Cheese. All right, let's open it up. It looks like a 1999. I don't know if those are collectible or not. I'll bring you back after we open it up. All right, we just opened it up. It says where a kid can be a kid. 1999. I wonder if these are collectible. The Chuck E. Cheese token. All right, that is a find, I guess. I mean, well, there we go. Let's keep going. Roll 39, box number 1. Check this out. I don't even need a scope for it. We got the Washington Crossing Delaware. But look at this. Now that is a die chip. Look at that one. That is the biggest one I have ever seen. Look, I'm going to throw it under the scope. Look at that. This one is worth some money. Well over $100. It's into the E, all the way into the P. That is the biggest die chip I have ever seen on a Washington crossing the Delaware, and it is in really, really, really nice condition. Yeah, that one I am definitely going to keep. That is a find. Let's go. And that is the end of box number 1. Number 15 of the series. What a box. One of the better boxes we've had in a while. We didn't find any West Point mints. But we did find some silver. A really, really nice die chip. And we found a Chuck E. Cheese, a Balboa proof, and an NIFC. So that's a pretty good box to me. Let's go ahead and get into box number 2, number 16 of the series. And you guys know I will bring you back if we find anything at all. Let's do it. Roll 26, box number 2. We're gonna have our first 2019 West Point, and we got a bicentennial right behind it. We'll drop this one on the Philadelphias. But we got a West Point. It is a 2019 no V75 Privy over here. And we got the San Antonio Missions. That's what I'm talking about. That is our first West Point mint. Let's keep going. All right, y'all, we are back. I just went to the bank. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rolls left, so we're on roll number 46. I went to the bank and I picked up another box of quarters. So, hopefully they're circulated. We're going to go ahead and get right into this box and see if we have circulated quarters. And we can hunt 3 boxes, $1,500 in quarters. So, just cut that open. Please be circulated. This is from a totally different bank. I've never been to this bank before. So we will see. Go ahead and rip that off like we always do. Drop that over there. And are we circulated? We are circulated. There we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump into this box right after we're done with box number 2. And I'll bring you back on our next find. We have 14 rolls to go. There's our finds. I put them in flips so we can identify them pretty easy. So there you go. Let's keep going. And that is the end of box number 2, number 16 of the series. Not too bad. We found a couple little things in there. Some bicentennials and stuff. Box 1 was a killer. But now we've got box number 3, number 17 of the series. And let's see if we can find another silver or a few more W's. I'll bring you back if we find anything at all. Roll number 7 of box number 3. Second away from the end, we're going to have another San Francisco mint. That is an NIFC. And we got the Arches out of Utah. There we go. I'm going to stick this one right on top. Let's keep going. Roll 17, box number 3. We're going to have our second West Point of this hunt. This is a V75, so it is a 2020. And we got Weir Farm. Out of Connecticut. Nice. So that is our second West Point. Set that one right here. And let's keep going. There's our West Point dimes right here. Our silver. So we'll set the West Point right there. Boom, baby. We are finding W silver. All we need now is another silver. Let's keep going. Roll 29. Box number 2. We're going to have another find. And you might be able to see it from here. Yes, you can. You can see the spitting horse. Look at that die crack. All the way down in the mouth. I'll point it out to you right here. You can see it right there coming out of the mouth into Caesar. They call that the spitting horse. Let's drop it under the scope. There you go. The spitting horse. That big die crack. That is a find. Let's keep going. Roll 32. Box number 3. Second from the end. We're going to have a V75 Privy West Point quarter. This is our third one of this hunt. Look at that one. It's got a little bit of scuffs here and there, but man, this is still a beautiful West Point. And we got the National Park out of Samoa. The back coin. 2020. That's number 3. Let's keep going. Roll 39. Box number 3. We're going to have an In God We Rust, a Kansas. Check that one out. In God We Rust. And the G is almost gone along with the I. So there's the T. That one's completely gone. The G's almost gone. The I's got just a little bit. You can see them if you move them over just a little bit. That T is basically gone. In God We Rust. That was a find. Let's keep going. And that is the end of this $1,500 quarters hunt. We added up box number 17 in the mix of it all. So let's go ahead and show you what we found. We have a lot to go over. And here we go. We keep all the bicentennials. You guys know that. We got the Philadelphias over here. And we got the Denvers right there. We'll jump over here. We got a bunch of these right here. These are Washington crossing into Delaware. We'll throw them under the scope, show you the little die chips. You really don't even need the scope to see that one. That one's actually a pretty good one. We got 1, we got 2. Right there. We got 3. Show you that little one. Little bitty one. I'll throw that one back. That one's going back in. Not even going to keep that one. And then we got 4. You don't need the scope for that one either. Got that one coming off the top right there. That is what we found with those. Come back over here. We got a In God We Rust out of Kansas. So there you go. In God We Rust. Set that one over here. Next up, we got the spitting horse. This is actually a really nice one. Really nice spitting horse. Throw that one into the scope. Show you the die chip coming out of the mouth, and you guys can see it right there. That's the die chip coming out of the horse's mouth. They call that the spitting horse. That one is a Delaware. Next up, we've got a bunch of the Samoas. American Samoas. We keep those 2009s. And we got a foreign Panamanian Balboa. That is copper nickel, I believe. Definitely copper nickel. Alright, next up, copper nickel clad. We found a Chuck E. Cheese, and look at the... Man, this thing's actually got a pretty good cartwheel on it. So there you go, 1999 Chuck E. Cheese token. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if these are collectible. This is from 1999, so you never know. Next up, we've got San Francisco mints. We got an NIFC right here. That one is the Ozark Riverways. We've got another San Francisco minted NIFC, the Arches out of Utah, and that one's in really, really nice condition. And then we've got the proof, and this is not just a proof, y'all. This is the Northern Mariana Islands, 2009. That was the first year they started these. 2009. That is a harder date to find, especially in a proof. All right, next up, we've got our West Point. We've got 3 West Point quarters out of these 3 boxes. We've got the National Park, Samoa. We've got another one. This one is the Weir Farm. That was a really nice one as well. It's got a couple little scuffs, but man, that for being in there for a few years in circulation, you can't beat that quarter right there. This one's beat up as well. This is the San Antonio Missions. So we got 3 West Point quarters right here. 3 West Points. Next up, we've got a really good find right here, and these are, you don't even need to scope for this one. This is a Washington crossing the Delaware, and look at the condition of this one. Philadelphia, in really, really nice condition. Look at that die chip right there on top of the hat. Look at that thing. Just look at it. That is the biggest one I have found, going right into the E pluribus unum. That is insane right there. The biggest die chip that I have found. There is no E right there. There's an F. F pluribus unum. F pluribus unum. That is a really, really nice find. And then next up, the last but not least of this hunt, we found silver. We got a 1962 out of Denver. So there we go, y'all. That is what we found in these 3 boxes. Hell of a hunt. That first box was great. Second box, But the third box, we found a couple of West Point. That is it, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts. Just like this one right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.